Bruno Fraga Soares is a professional tennis player from Brazil. His highest singles ranking on the ATP Tour is World No.221, which he reached in March 2004. Primarily a doubles specialist, his career-high doubles ranking is World No.3, which he achieved in October 2013. After a few efforts, including a final in the 2012 US Open and the semi-finals of the 2008 and 2013 French Opens, Soares finally won his first Grand Slam title at the 2016 Australian Open, partnering Jamie Murray. He has also won 3 Grand Slam titles in mixed doubles, 2 at the US Open in 2012 and 2014, and 1 at the Australian Open in 2016. He was the third Brazilian tennis player to achieve this, after Mamiejeanjean and Tomás Koch. International career. In early 2008, Soares won the São Paulo Challenger for the second time, rising in the doubles rankings and gaining the opportunity to compete in the main tournament circuit, the ATP Tours. In 2008, Soares made a great campaign. Playing without a permanent partner, he reached the semi-finals of Roland Garros and the quarter-finals of the US Open. In addition, he won his first ATP doubles title in Nottingham, a grass tournament before Wimbledon. Helped by the winnings of the French Open, Soares decided to finish 2008 marrying architect Bruno Soares. The couple welcomed their first son, Noah, in 2015. In 2009, Soares partnered with Kevin Elliott from Zimbabwe, a high-level doubles player who had won 32 titles and remained ranked among the top 10 for several years. They reached the quarter-finals of Wimbledon and Roland Garros, the semi-finals of the Masters 1000 Rome and Madrid, the final of the ATP New Haven, and won his second ATP doubles title in Stockholm. At the end of the year, with the retirement of Elliott, Soares announced a new partnership with Marcelo Melo. In 2010, Melo and Soares reached the final of the ATP 250 Auckland at the beginning of the year. In May, they won the title of the ATP 250 Nice. In Roland Garros, Soares defeated the brothers Bob Bryan and Mike Bryan, the world's top doubles players, and reached the quarter-finals. Subsequently, Soares and Melo reached the semi-finals of the ATP 500 Hamburg, the final of the ATP 250 Gstaad, the third round of the US Open, the final of the ATP 250 Metz, and the semi-finals of the ATP 500 Tokyo and the ATP 250 Stockholm. In 2011 at the South American Clay Tournaments, a series of 4 ATP tournaments in Latin America, Melo and Soares won 2 consecutive titles in the ATP 250 of Chile and Brazil, and were runners-up at the ATP 500 Acapulco. In April, Soares was runner-up of the Masters 1000 Monte Carlo, playing alongside Juan Ignacio Chela. He competed in the semi-finals of the ATP's 250s in Nice and Eastbourne. In August, the Melo and Soares arrived at the semi-finals of the ATP 500 Washington. In October, with Soares and Melo reached the semi-finals of the ATP 500 Valencia and Tokyo, and the final of the ATP 250 Stockholm. Partnered with Nicolas Almagro, he was a quarterfinalist in the Masters 1000 Shanghai. In November, Soares and Melo were quarterfinalists in the Masters 1000 Paris. At the end of the year, Melo and Soares ended the partnership. In 2012, Soares partnered with Eric Butruk and went to the quarter-finals of the Australian Open and won his 6th ATP doubles title in the ATP 250 Brazil. He also reached the third round at Roland Garros. On July, he ended his partnership with Butruk and began a new partnership with Alexander Payer. In the first tournament of the new partnership, they were runners-up of the ATP 250 Basket. Participating at London 2012 with Marcelo Melo, Soares reached the quarterfinals after defeating the duo Berdych-Stepanek by 24-22 in the last set. At the US Open in 2012, along with Payer, Soares reached the quarterfinals of the men's doubles. In the tournament, partnered with Katerina Makarova, Soares won the biggest title of his career by becoming champion of mixed doubles. In the first round they defeated the seeded number 2 couple Mike Bryan and Lisa Raymond. In the second phase they defeated Bo Bryan and Kim Clijsters. Since the Gustavo Couto Triple Crown at Roland Garros 2001, a Brazilian had not won a Grand Slam professional title. Soares Makarova won $150,000 as a prize for the title. After the mixed doubles title at the US Open, Soares took an impressive winning streak, winning the doubles match of the Davis Cup in Brazil against Russia and won 4 titles in 5 consecutive tournaments played. He won the ATP 250 Kuala Lumpur and the ATP 500 Tokyo. Both playing with Payer, they played the Masters 1000 Shanghai but lost in the second round. Partnered with Melo, he won the ATP 250 Stockholm and the ATP 500 Valencia playing with Payer. In the Masters 1000 Paris, Soares and Payer were quarterfinalists. 2013 was the best year in the Soares career. In January, he won the ATP 250 Auckland, alongside Scottish Colin Fleming. In February, partnered with Melo, he defeated Bo Bryan and Mike Bryan at the Davis Cup in the United States. In the same month, he and Payer won the ATP 250 Brazil, Soares' third win in the tournament, and reached the semi-finals of the ATP 500 in Memphis and Acapulco. In March, Soares reached the semi-finals of the Masters 1000 Indian Wells. In April, he won the ATP 500 Barcelona. In May, for the second time in his career, he was runner-up of a Masters 1000 in Madrid, losing only to the world leaders the Bryan brothers. At this point, Soares approached the top 10 doubles, staying at 11th place. In Roland Garros, Soares and Payer reached the semi-finals of the tournament. With that, Soares entered the top 10, ranking 6th for doubles. Soares equaled Carlos Kermes' number 6 in the world in 1983 as the second-best doubles tennis player in Brazil's history. In preparation for Wimbledon, Soares was runner-up in the ATP 250 Queens and champion of the ATP 250 Eastbourne, reaching its 200th victory. At Wimbledon, Soares was knocked out in the third round of the men's doubles. In mixed doubles, Soares reached the final of the tournament for the first time, partnered with the American Lisa Raymond. He was runner-up at the ATP 500 Hamburg in July. In August, Soares and Payer won a Masters 1000 title for the first time at the Masters 1000 Canada. With that, Soares arrived at the best doubles ranking of his career, number 4 in the world, equaling Cássio Mota as the best Brazilian doubles player of all time. At the US Open, Soares retired James Blake in the first round of the men's doubles. In mixed doubles, Soares reached the semi-finals partnered with Anabel Medina Garrix. In men's doubles, for the first time in his career, Soares reached a Grand Slam final. However, Payer suffered a muscle strain near the end of the semi-finals game against Melo and Dodig. In the US Open final, Soares could not play well because of the problem, and in the second set, Payer almost abandoned the game. Soares and Payer eventually lost the final by 2-0. With these results, Soares qualified in anticipation for the ATP Finals for the first time in his career. On October 7, 2013, Soares became the No.3 doubles player in the world, his best position of his career and the best position in the history of Brazilian tennis, surpassing Cassio Mota, who was No.4 doubles in 1983. At the end of October, Soares and Pereira became two-time champions of the ATP 500 Valencia, defeating the Bryan brothers in the final. In 2014, the Soares-Pereira partnership was beginning not to work as before. During the year, they had as prominent campaigns only the title of the Masters 1000 in Canada and one runner-up finish at the Masters 1000 Indian Wells, as well as a title in the ATP 250 in London. Soares finished the year as No.10 in the world. In 2015, the partnership did not work well. Just as in 2014, they obtained only 2 quarterfinals in Grand Slams, and the result in the Masters 1000 has worsened, with the pair getting only 2 semi-finals in Miami and Canada. Soares finished the year as No.22 in the world. In October 2015, Soares announced the ending of his partnership with Alexander Pereira, and a new partnership with Britain's Jamie Murray in the 2016 season. The new partnership had an astonishing start. They reached the semi-final of Doha ATP Tour 250, the first tournament of the season. On January 16, Soares and Murray won the second tournament, the Sydney ATP Tour 250. On January 30, the duo won the Australian Open. It was Soares' first Grand Slam title in men's doubles. Soares defeated Czech Radek Stepnik and Canadian Daniel Nestor in 3 sets in the men's doubles final. Soares partnered Elena Vesnina in the mixed doubles and reached the final, where they overcame Horia Tecau and Coco Vandevgen in 3 sets. Soares became the first Brazilian man to win 2 titles in the same Grand Slam. Significant finals: Grand Slam finals, doubles, 2 mixed doubles, 4 Masters 1000 finals, doubles, 8 ATP career finals, doubles, 44 doubles performance timeline.